Hi, I'm Nengi and you're watching The Recap. Over 70,000 fires have been detected in the Amazon rainforest by the Brazilian Space Research Center. Even though wildfires aren't uncommon, especially now in the dry season, this year's season has seen an 83% increase over the last year. Speaking of fires, an increase in forest fires over the past 4 years in California has been so drastic that insurance companies have dropped over 300,000 rural homeowners. Experts say that these figures don't fully reflect the effects of several devastating fires that have occurred more recently, as insurers usually need to wait for homeowners' policies to expire. The United Nations has released a statement that there is an invisible water crisis, which could slash the economic potential of the areas plagued by water contamination. The contamination of water worldwide is so bad that a common occurrence includes the water spontaneously catching on fire. And finally, a small update. Greta Thunberg is now halfway across through the Atlantic Ocean. This is a small part of her long journey which will unfold throughout the rest of the year. She has taken time off school to attend several events, including the New York Climate Action Summit and COP25.
The Canadian press recently broke the story that an Elections Canada official had told environmental advocacy groups that some issue advertising blaming human activities for climate change could be seen as partisan because of one particular candidate's views. Now, Elections Canada has been worryingly vague as to the activities that can be deemed partisan, so naturally we at Alternatives Journal were a bit worried about how these rules might apply to us. Our partnership officer Milan tried to get in touch with Elections Canada.
Pour entendre les instructions en français, appuyez sur le 1. Si vous ne disposez pas d'un téléphone à clavier, ne quittez pas afin de pouvoir laisser un message vocal. To hear instructions in English, press 2. Hello, you've reached Media Relations at Elections Canada. Please leave a message. Thank you. At the end of your message, press 1. To transfer to an operator, press 0. Je suis désolé.
Elections Canada may need personal information, such as your name and address, to answer your inquiry. The Canada Elections Act and Financial Administration Act give us authority to collect your personal information. For information about ways to vote, say ways to vote.
Hi, Elections Canada. Carolyn speaking. How can I help you?
Hello, Carolyn. My name is Milan. I'm from Alternatives Media, Canadian Environmental Journal. I just have some questions about climate change and how it applies to advertising.
Okay. There's a Contact Us button at the top, and there's a generous web form on that Contact Us page, which says, Contact Us form.
Right.
And I believe you would just ask as a member of the public. Yeah, honestly, I couldn't really comment or give you a straight answer or probably an even accurate answer. So I would suggest you ask sort of those sorts of questions in there.
Despite this, we did some digging, and from the Elections Canada website, we could determine that any advertising that takes stance on a particular political issue that identifies with or against a political party must be under $500. If advertising exceeds this amount, the organization must register as a third party. However, they do also state that even if an activity does not meet the specific requirements for issue advertising, it can still be deemed as partisan activity by Elections Canada.